A 3-1 victory today in the FA Trophy at Prescot Cables. What did you make of the performance?
A battling performance. I think we've shown in this team that we can win ugly. You know, we can mix his game up and adapt it when we need to. And you know, when we're backs against the walls, we can roll up a sleeve like we did today, and certainly dig results out when we need to.
It's your first 90 minutes for a while. Firstly, how does it feel? And secondly, what did you make of your own performance?
Yeah, it's good to be in a Munster squad. You know, the gaffers spoke about squad rotation, and I mentioned before in the last time that we spoke that you know, I'm going to have to wait for my chance and be patient. Going to America in pre-season, but I just tried to take the most of the opportunities when I get them. But of course I want to be playing week in, week out. Today, funnily enough, these are my type of games, and when the battles and everything, so you know, I thought I did okay. I should have buried one, to be honest. Tez's put it on a plate for me, and honestly, I said it in there, I was so gutted not to have scored. I felt like I needed that, do you know what I mean? But to put me good pal Yuzi and get him a goal to kill the game off, you know, that's the most important thing that we, you know, as a team, we won.
Football is a squad game. We've rotated the squad a little bit with different players today, but not lost any quality. Does that show the importance of like the quality of our side? 100%.
You know, in this league, you know, you're going to have games, especially when getting to the winter months, when it's going to be exactly like it was today. You know what it's like when you come to any team in and around the Evo stick, that, you know, it's first and foremost, you've got to put a shift in, and it's going to be a battle. And I think at times today we sort of went into that maybe a little bit too much and stopped playing. We were 2-0 up and really could have killed the game. I could have killed the game. But I think as a team, we sort of took his foot off the gas and had a bit of a rollicking from Gaffer at half time. And I think, you know, we came out second half and we did what we had to do, and it was a very professional performance.
You mentioned it earlier, you assisted Yuzi for our third goal. Just talk us through the cross.
Do you know what it is? I had one earlier on and I thought Vaughan was there to get across the front. But when you've got quality like Yuzi and Anson, it balks absolute giants. All you need to do is hang it up. So I think we've seen it with Luke Hall second half. We had a word with him at half time. Just look, get it out your feet and whip it in. So I was just glad to, like I said, put it on a plate for Yuzi, and like I said, for us, kill the game at what was a very, very important time.
Especially last week with the win at Brackley, we've seen the team spirit, especially with you and Regan in plus DJs. Talk us through the team spirit and the confidence of the team.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like I said, from 1 to 18, the Gaffer's got a really strong group here, and you know, for me, it's obviously difficult to watch because you're so itching to get involved. But sometimes, especially when we've played at home, and you know, I'm glad that I don't have to pay to get in to watch us, because we are performing really well. But you know, like I said, from the defence, midfield, and attack, we've shown that we can play. But if we want to get into a battle, then come on, we'll jump into a battle and we'll roll the sleeves up.
It's another cup game today. Do you have a preference who we get in the next round?
No, I think we'll take anyone. I think, you know, with the form that we're in, you know, I think it's the first goal we've conceded in however many minutes of football. But you know, again, as Jeffsy said and keeps reiterating to us, you know, the game's over now and it's all on to the next game. And football, there's a week's a long time in football, and if we get beat as next game, then it just sort of kills any momentum that we've got. So it's all about maintaining his professionalism, maintaining his efforts and his work rate, and taking it game by game.
As always with football, there's always a game around the corner. We play at Long Eaton on Tuesday. What are you expecting from us?
And again, another typical Evo stick game. You know, I think as we get into the winter months now, it's going to become more and more of a battle, and the way that we're going to have to play at home is different to when we're going to have to go away. And the best thing about this squad is we've got players that can do both. You know, like I said, these are my type of games today, and then we've got players that can play as well. So it's about the Gaffer, you know, keeping us united as a team and all moving in the right direction, because you know, when people aren't playing, it's difficult to try and keep everyone happy. But the team spirit in there, honestly, is unbelievable. You know, changing rooms make or break a season, and I think we've got a really, really strong dressing room in there.
And finally, we've got Long Eaton on Tuesday. Is it nice to play a league game for once? Do you feel like we've had a load of cup games in a row?
Yeah, I think, look, we want to be in every competition that we can. I think it's important for the squad that we are, because you're seeing it in terms of rotation. But it's nice to get back to the league. We're creeping up there slowly but surely, but we can't really look too much into it at this stage. We've got to take every single game, game by game, and just do what we need to do on the night to get the 3 points. And you know, if we do that, then we'll be up at the right end of the table come the end of the year.